What's up, YouTube? Lyle here, and I'm bringing you yet another Halloween nostalgic review. Last time, I brought you guys some Happy Meal boxes from '93. This time around, I'm bringing you Happy Meal boxes from 1998. We're going to see that there was a huge difference between '93 and '98. These are the boxes from 1998. This is when they were promoting the VHS tapes of Ronald McDonald, The Scared Silly. I've actually seen this, and I have a copy. If you're nostalgic for it, go for it, but I don't recommend it. It's not as good. Even my daughter, who I believe was maybe 8 at the time when we saw it together, she was not impressed either. So I wouldn't recommend Scared Silly, but if you want to do it, go for it. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. So these are the boxes from '98. Before we really get started, I want you guys to look at Ronald. If you were a '90s kid, this is your Ronald. I don't remember what his name is. I think it was Jack something or other, but this is the Ronald that you would recognize from all of the commercials, from the awesome Halloween tapes that we got in '95. He did all of that stuff. This is the Ronald that we had in the '90s, and I believe he went all the way up to '99, and then they changed Ronalds. They do change him every so often because the same guy can't be Ronald for the rest of his life. But that's him. And did you guys know that Ronald didn't always look like this? At one point, he was very scary looking. I'm going to just say it. The first Ronald was freaky, and there's no way I would let my kids watch those old commercials. They freak me out, so I'm pretty sure they would freak them out too. But sometime in like the 70s, somewhere around there, they changed Ronald's look to kind of what we know now. And I want to show you guys something really fast before we dive into those boxes. This is a record that I got years ago, and the cool thing about this record is this is when they started promoting this type of Ronald look versus the old Ronald. And the cool thing is this is a record, and the record is in here. You can see the record. I don't have a record player, or else I would play this, but here it is. This is what they gave out as like promotional items. 79 is what it says right smack in the middle. So, or 74, excuse me. So 74. But the cool thing about this is that I have the actual memo from December 6th, 1974, where they talk about Ronald's new look, how they changed them this past October. And it's kind of going over his new changes, new appearances, and so on and so forth, that they kind of go through just to give the managers, the operators, everyone who basically needs to know at McDonald's about the changes so they can better promote Ronald. And yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. So let's get into these boxes so we can see how they kind of changed. Let's start with this one, since this one has the nice little witch on it. It's not as colorful as the other ones. As you remember the other ones, it was like a big old bright orange. But this one is more darker colors. There is still a little bit of games, but it's not as playful as the other one was. Remember on the other ones, there was other cutouts here, and it kind of, this whole thing turned into this amusement park, if you want, for the toy. And this one doesn't do it. This one does have punch outs. It looks like there's glasses here, so maybe this thing punches out, and you could wear it like a mask, which this is actually a pretty cool mask. Yeah, it is a mask. So you just put it on, and if it's little kids, this might even fit my youngest, Lexi. So let's see what some of these games here. A spell has turned Ronald and pals into creepy creatures. Can you guess who's who? Well, that's Birdie, obviously. And there's Grimace. There's Ronald. And Hamburglar. And a chicken nugget. And there's the instructions for the mask. That was easy. Does this one have... This one doesn't give you the answers. Or maybe it does somewhere. Yeah, there's the answers right there. But I'm pretty sure I'm correct. And here's where they're promoting... That's where they're promoting the video. I mean, if you guys want to check it out, feel free. I don't want to rag on it, but it's not as fun. And that's it for this box, really. See, this is what, 98 is when these came out, proof of purchase. But that's the box. That's it. Not much to it. And here's the other one. Go trick-or-treating with McNugget buddies and see how many pieces of candy you can find hidden on this box. Cool. Well, there's one here. There's one there. Another one here. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Is there 9? Is there an answer? 11 candy? Where are the other 2? I don't know. We'll see them. But yeah, that's a nice little fun game to play. And here's Scared Silly again. The first in a series of cool collectible Ronald videos. There is other ones. I do have them. I would dig them out, but it'll take too much time. What was the... This is... Also ask about Fisher-Price toddler toys. So they had specific toys. Like if you saw my Mac Tonight video, you'll see that that one had a specific toy that was for kids under 3. I do like that the chicken nugget is trick-or-treating. Grimace telling him to shush. But man, Ronald's inside a creepy house. It's all bright behind him, but then when you look at the windows, it's all dark with the eyes and the spiders. That's pretty cool. This little skeleton. Here's our Ronald again. But yeah, this one also looks like it folds. And it turns into... I can see the creases. But what does this one turn into? I don't know. This one has creases. Does it say in the bottom? No, it looks like it's just... I don't know. I could punch it out, but... Alright, here's another game. Beware. Something in this picture is not quite right. Can you find the 2 paintings that match? Let's see. A and D. I already found it. That was simple. Could have been G, but you can see the moon. And J and E, but obviously the colors are different. I guess the spiders could have been the same, but this one's got more legs. There's Ronald reading a nice spooky story to Birdie and the Hamburglar. Announced to them, there is an actual ghost behind him. Coming out of the fireplace like Santa? I guess. But that's cool. So yeah, not much to look at on these 1998 Halloween Happy Meal boxes. They're not as fun as the 93s. I mean, this is kind of fun where you can punch it out, and where this has a mask, maybe you can wear it as a COVID mask for social distancing. Who knows? So yeah, that is these guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you get a notification every time a new episode drops. I do have so much more nostalgic Halloween stuff that I can share with you guys. So just keep your eyes peeled and hit subscribe. Make sure you comment and like the episodes, share them, and everything will be good. All right, guys. See you next time.